In this video, I want to cover the death of Ann Widdecombe. Ann Widdecombe has come out with some controversial, comments, and, I never really liked the woman, but her death, her murder was tragic. An old, defenseless woman and a coward, 26 years old. Thank God he wasn't Muslim or black. There'd be more riots, but he's white, so that's okay.
But I suggest the rest of us respond to this with pure, cold rage.
But a coward murdered her for political gain. You know what this tells you? You're not allowed to have an opinion. We know the far right, they pretend they want free speech, but you try joining their group and suddenly you begin to realize, no, they mean their free speech. They don't really mean everybody's free speech, they mean them. But Ann Widdecombe's death, her murder, was cruel as an assault on democracy. I've had, debates with, racist students, who was hardcore racist when I was teaching singing lessons, and, this came back some time, and I would always have this fierce, discussion with this hardcore racist student. The reason why he came to me for singing lessons is because he knew I was good, okay? So he didn't mind parting with his money and also his views at the same time. But you know something? When I became ill, this hardcore racist actually called the doctors for me, brought me some food, respected me. But you know something? Honest discussion can lead to friendship. If you can't have a disagreement and talk brutal truth without being in fear of being assassinated or killed, especially a defenseless woman, it tells you we don't really believe in democracy. All we want is for our shitty views to come out forward.
But I suggest the rest of us respond to this with pure, cold rage.
We don't care about the truth. We don't care about dialoguing. We want to silence people, as in the far right. You try joining their group and they'll silence you. They get rid of you. They don't like it. Ann Widdecombe, her death really, I don't like the woman, but my God, she's an old woman. She's entitled to her views, whether they're right or wrong. You can't kill a person purely because their views don't match with yours. It's a cowardly way out. Debate her. You'd have to kill her. 78 years old. What did you get out of killing her?
But I suggest the rest of us respond to this with pure, cold rage.
Battering a defenseless old woman who probably lived alone in a rural area. Nigel Farage will now, he'll cream it like he does. He creams off disaster and promotes it for himself. Oh, that's the reason why I got my 5 million. I need protection. The man's a cruel, heartless swine. He'll use it for his own weapon. He'll weaponize it for himself and all his fraudulent activities, which now the police are looking into. But it was wrong. Her death was wrong. People are entitled to have an opinion, for God's sake. You don't have to agree with it. What are you going to do? Kill everybody that you don't agree with? 26 years old, and he's battering an old woman on her head. If he did do it. But there's blood all over her head, etc. She was assassinated. She was assassinated for political views. Always women being assassinated. Have you noticed? The other journalist, it was Joe Cox or something, another journalist who got killed. Always female journalists. So Nigel Farage has nothing to worry about.
But I suggest the rest of us respond to this with pure, cold rage.
little, you know, what's called little milkshake in his face. He has nothing to worry about. But to kill someone just because of their opinion, a defenseless old woman, he felt powerful, he felt strong because he attacked a defenseless old woman purely because of her beliefs. Michael, I don't agree with her views at all. Well, some of her views I do agree with. Well, I'm not going to tell you which ones. But some of her views I do agree with, but a lot I do not. If I see her trying to cross the road, I would help her. You know, if I see a hardcore racist trying to cross the road and they're struggling, I would help them. That's just me as a person. You know, you can disagree with someone, you know, fiercely, but to kill them, that's just another level of depravity.
But I suggest the rest of us respond to this with pure, cold rage. But I suggest the rest of us respond to this with pure, cold rage. But I suggest the rest of us respond to this with pure, cold rage.